again, everyone. This is part 3. I'm going to call it Reasons. The first part was outrage. And yes, there's much to be outraged about. And as I said, the quickest way to solve this problem, and let's solve a problem for a change instead of just managing it, this coming election, everyone who's incumbent should be voted out. Let the lobbyists start over from scratch. And every election thereafter, whoever is in must now come back out into the world they've helped to make. Fitting justice, wouldn't you say? Let's face it, we don't need tax cheats in the White House, and we sure don't need what we've got there now. There's much to be outraged about. You know, there's even more to be proud about. There really is, and that pride, again, is for you and me, for us. The people who have done so much for so long with so little. We are now nearly qualified to do everything with virtually nothing. And that, while it is an old and cliched line, is true. You know, we're the ones, and I see it in grocery stores all over, where I shop at. People who really don't have enough money for themselves, while they buy the shamrocks for $1 a piece, or this or that or the other thing. And you know what? They're not taking that dollar off of their taxes at the end of the year. They're just, okay, there's somebody out there, and they know doggone well there are, because there always is, people who are less fortunate than them. And they dig in, they do without something that week. A loaf of bread, a dozen eggs, what have you. But they give that buck. We care. There's your reasons. To care. Because of us. Each other. We gotta get it together. We have to start thinking for us instead of just doing blindly for them. Our leaders, our business leaders, and our political leaders have gotten us into problems all over the world. Why do we need 700 military bases? What are the reasons? Yep, that's right. We're starting problems so that we can buy more weapons from the manufacturers of weapons. Maybe we ought to put some of that money into, health care. I'm willing to bet if you would take 1% of the Pentagon budget and just use that money to buy MRI machines, because Lord knows, we graduate a lot of not radiation, but, X-ray technician, that type of thing per year. And, we could put the pictures on the internet and send them to specialists. But every local hospital could have an MRI. Wouldn't it be a wonderful thing? And the reason? So that your kid, your brother, or your mother could get the proper, immediate care that person deserves everywhere. Oh, what a novel idea. Yeah, there are reasons. Here's something that I'm going to propose, and I'd really like to hear from those of you who watch this. July 5th, maybe July 6th, July 7th, I don't care. Pick a day, any day. With the exception of emergency services peoples, doctors, nurses, cops, firemen. Call it another Independence Day. Stay home. Yes, I know it'll cost you a day's pay. Sorry about that. And I know times are tough. But I bet it would send a message if nobody went to work or bought things. It's a fun thought, isn't it? And what the heck? Get an extra can of pork or beans and an extra, package of generic hot dogs. Just stay home. Call it your Independence Day. And if you look around and read the papers, watch the news, the real news, there are plenty of reasons. I'm Dwight Schmuck. That's today's Schmuck Look. Peace, everyone.